Good afternoon. This is Super 40 Natural coming from the 40-ounce crew. Drinking today a 40-ounce regular Budweiser beer 40 ounce. It's Budweiser, king of beers. Brewed by original all-natural process using the choicest hops, rice, and best barley malt. Genuine Budweiser. This ain't that fake Budweiser. The world renowned. Alright. It's Budweiser. Doing this one as a tribute to our boy jamesdajiggalo, who's no longer with us. And to quote him, Bud is strong. Good crack, good separation, hits like a beer 40. Got a little air in, got a little air out. So it's Budweiser, you know. I mean, I guess it's as non-offensive as a non-light beer that you could get, I guess. I don't know. This 40 here costs $2.79. At the same place, a 40 of Steel Reserve 211 Silver Label, 8.1%, costs $1.79. Costs $1 more. Like 1.5 times as much. Or more than that. For fucking Budweiser over the Steel. Which to me doesn't really make much sense because it feels a lot more appealing. It's got some taste to it. It's got some bad taste to it too, but it's got some taste to it. Millers are a little cheaper here. I think it was $2.49 for a 40 of Miller High Life. I like High Life. I drink it at the bar sometimes. Here in town, tappers are $1, and everywhere's got Miller. This is like a Miller town. Some places will have Bud Light on tap, but it's usually the only Budweiser product they have. Bud's kind of frowned upon here in town. Bud is strong. I kind of like the thin neck thing. King Cobra's got it going on. I had a Bush earlier. That thing's got it going on. Doing a little tour of these beer 40s, I guess, because didn't go hunting last weekend like I was thinking I would. I ended up going to Kegger to celebrate my birthday and a buddy of mine's birthday. And well, we did a little hunting up there. It was like northwest of Milwaukee, out in the sticks. And they didn't have any 40s. Actually, no, they didn't have 40s. Yeah, the place that we went to. They did have kegs though. That worked out. Just played frisbee for like a half hour in the park. That was pretty fun. Got a little sweaty. Old dude across the street who I mentioned in my Jaguar video came over today, said he's going to jail for driving without a license or something. I don't know. It's fun. Not funny, but something's always going on. Needing a burp. I'm gonna drink some of this beer so I don't run out of time. I like to talk a lot. I shot this bush video earlier. I shot that this morning before I went out and did all my shit. And went down nice. Tasted like your regular, nothing special American lager. Props to Brews, Pat Guy, and the Fear for coming out in the last couple days with some speed drinking videos. Also, 91, good to see you on again on the TV. Mr. Breeze 2 just joined us. And that guy can really put him down if you check out the YouTube vids. There's one in a response to one of Black Metal Troy's videos. Might be how he got to know us here. Bruce had asked him to drink a 40. So Mr. Breeze replied to that video, Black Metal Troy's BMT, with his own video where he finishes a 40 OE in like a minute. About a quarter way through. Really? I don't understand why this is such a big beer. I think it's such a big beer because it's such a nothing beer. It doesn't really taste offensive at all. It's like smooth. It's pretty watery. So I prefer High Life a lot more. What's interesting is here in town they sell, if you go to a bar and you ask for a tap of Miller, they get you High Life. And at where I grew up in Illinois, that always means MGD, and they usually don't have High Life on tap. Here we're like 40 minutes south of Milwaukee. Not sure how that works. Though I'm not sure even if they're brewing in Milwaukee anymore. I don't know what happened with Miller getting sold or all that. A little bit of cough. Got a burp. But yeah, so oh, Big J, I had that OE you sent me, the West Coast, that OE West Coast. That thing is a different beast than the East Coast Old English. That thing is rough. Let me see the time. Coming in almost 9 minutes here. Doing plenty of 40s just about kick. That West Coast was totally different than the East Coast OE. I don't know if it had to do anything with the shipping, but I mean, East Coast OE to me, it's like now that I've gotten into drinking it, I used to drink it as a novelty, and then I had the HG. It was so bad I didn't try it for a couple years. Now that I'm into it, it's kind of like a Budweiser to me in terms of malt liquor. Like it's, you know, Colt 45, Oldie, Mickey's. You know, you grab them, you swell them, and like whatever. It's like a good hangout beer. It's not, or hangout malt rather. It's not like high gravity. But that West Coast, I thought that West Coast was hard. Was hard to drink. I thought it was harder than St. Ides. To me, St. Ides and the Steel go down perfect. But nevertheless, love the trade. Glad to have the bottle. Glad to get the taste of that OE West Coast. This has been Super 40 Natural from the 40 Ounce Crew on Malt Liquor TV, drinking a 40 ounce of Budweiser in under 10 minutes. Peace.